All right. Thank you, Osborne. Really appreciate it. Big fan of all you do. Hi, I'm 8VA Luigi. I hold the world record in the Pitch Perfect category of Wii Music. But today we're actually not going to be doing Pitch Perfect. Well, we will be, but it's a part of a larger category called All Minigames, which I was actually able to also run at MagFest earlier this year, which had a great crowd and everything. But yeah, I'm joined by 1/3 of my SGDQ 2025 couch.
Hello. You might remember me from 2 seconds ago. It's me. Love Pitch Perfect, love Wii Music, happy to be here.
All right, and yeah, great run earlier. Love bronze medals, love Wii Play. Okay, so we're going to start all minigames with a game that actually has multiple titles. This is called Me Maestro, but in the PAL version, it's called Open Orchestra.
Open Orchestra?
Yep. For some reason, it's called the Open Orchestra. PAL version.
I've always known it as Me Maestro.
Yeah. But we're gonna start with everybody's favorite tune, "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star," because why not? And timing will start when I hit the OK button, and that's going to be in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Will we have to worry about copyright infringement?
No, this is all
good.
Wii Music notably hinges a lot on the public domain. So as you can see, Me Maestro is a game about conducting. And notably in the art of conducting, the faster you wave the baton, the faster the orchestra plays.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
So you can apply a little transitive property here and notice that this category is just shaking the Wii remote.
Yeah, but interestingly enough, like it's not like optimal to like do it like as hard as possible, like shake it up in Mario Party 8 or something like that.
Ooh.
Like,
what a deep cut. You just referenced one of my favorite games of all time.
That's awesome. That's the one with the can.
Yeah, the one with the soda can.
Oh man, so fire.
9 points. So yeah, if you do kind of badly in as far as the score goes, that's like kind of.
Hey man, if it's out of 10, let's just pretend it's out of 10.
Yeah,
I don't know why you're so sad.
It's definitely not out of 100.
No,
but yeah,
definitely.
it's actually better if you like listen kind of closely. If you like have the orchestra play quieter by shaking the Wii remote with like a less like great velocity, you can like shake the Wii remote harder and then the orchestra will play louder. But it's like so much easier to do it faster when they're playing quietly.
Isn't it? If you press a button or if you like flick upwards, they like just do like a jump, something like that. Yeah.
If you hit B, it does like cymbal crashes. And then, like, if you do it too many times, they, like, get scared. It's so funny.
You're terrorizing the band. You're terrorizing the orchestra.
Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility, and we don't like to use it well in Wii Music.
This is actually some of the best Me Maestro I've ever done.
That's awesome, man.
Beautiful. 55 points. Let's go.
When Bassoonist and I did our co-op run earlier in the year at MagFest, we got 0 points on like a good amount of the Me Maestro songs.
That's also out of 10, by the way. 55 out of 10.
Of course, yeah.
All right, so notably in Me Maestro, there is a bassoon in the orchestra. The bassoon is not a playable instrument in the like casual play of this game.
What?
So it is literally a Me Maestro exclusive instrument.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did not know that until you brought it up at the MagFest run. I was flabbergasted. That's such a crazy fact.
All right, who's our concert master here? Oh, it's my friend Megan. Nice. So I actually didn't have any Mies
Oh, this guy's goated. This guy's popping off.
I actually didn't have any Miis saved on this Wii until recently. I got this Mii from my wife's like great aunt who just like happened to have a Wii in her house. And the one Mii that was on it was my wife who made it like when she was a child, like in like, I don't know, the year 2008, probably when we were both in like 8th grade or something like that. All right, nice job, Megan. But yeah, like it was like an old like it was like an old family Wii that like my wife like had when she was like, you know, much younger. 66.
66. Ooh. Wow. You were 1 point away from the entire chat being so memey for the rest of the night.
Hey, there's still 2 more songs. There's still 2. It's still possible.
Still possible.
So we're gonna conduct the choir here, despite the fact that there's also an orchestra playing in the background.
Of course, because yeah. They're in the audience is what you have to consider.
Yeah,
of course.
You look real hard. There's some violin players all the way in the back.
Beautiful. I do want to say that you can't see it, but I'm like dancing in my chair every time that you are conducting. These are like club classics in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what people were getting down to in the 1800s. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
I wish they were still playing "Ode to Joy" in the club.
That's what I'm saying. A Hall of the Mountain in the hall. In the Hall of the Mountain King goes hard. Can I just say, like.
Yeah,
you know,
we did it.
See what I mean? It can sneak up on you at any time.
I'm saying, oh no, not 6, 7.
I teach middle school for a living, so it's always upon me. So
it's inevitable.
Beautiful.
So I guess it's probably time that like we discuss the song selection in Wii Music, because it's kind of questionable.
It's a mixed bag. You have some Nintendo classics like The Legend of Zelda. You have some 1800s club hits like Ode to Joy, and then you also just have like September by Earth, Wind and Fire and like Every Breath You Take. And then you're back to like Japanese folk songs. And then there's like, I don't know, there's a lot of like traditional, I think there's some like national anthems maybe. Are there any crazy polls I'm not thinking of?
Wake Me Up Before You Go.
Oh, yeah.
That's also what people were getting down to in the 1800s, by the way. Yeah.
All right.
George Michael is 500 years old.
All right, so
of course.
That's a Me Maestro PB for me.
Whoa, let's go.
Wow. That's awesome.
A PV, let's go.
All right.
Very nice.
So we're going to move on to the next mini game, which is called Handbell Harmony. All 3 of the mini games have alliterative titles. This is the second of the 3. And the nice thing about Handbell Harmony is that there is no way to fail it. And we can just go into game settings. We only have to do this once, change the tempo to fast. And then we can literally do whatever we want. So, I don't know. I just wanted to take a little time and talk about Wii Music speedruns. And watch the fellow handbell players give me huge side-eye for not playing anything. Yeah, Handbell Harmony is an auto-scroller, which is a really good thing, because if you had to get 100 points, the max score...
How can we have Handbell Harmony if you refuse to make any harmonies?
I promise I'll try to make some harmonies later. But no, I just wanted to talk about like how I got into running the game.
Mm-hmm. Yes, please.
In general. So basically, the way that a lot of people got into running this game was by seeing Insane in the Rain music at a charity event in, I think, 2019. There was a big Pitch Perfect run there, but I just, like, one of my friends brought Wii Music like over to my house one time, and I was like, wait a second, this game mode is kind of funny. Does it have like a speed run? Like that, I feel like that's a lot of origin stories. Like you just kind of look to see if there's like this one game that you saw. Like, do people speed run this? And I saw that there was a speed run for the Pitch Perfect category, and I was like, wait a second, I do music things for a living.
You do.
By the way, that's like the shortest song ever. It's literally just the song in C, the song in F, and then the song in G.
Is it random what handbells you get?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I figured as much.
Which, of course, it's on the Hotfix, and I get purple and green, which is really bad for me because I'm red-green colorblind.
Oh no!
There's not a huge difference in my eyes between the green one and the blue one, and I've gotten that twice now. So you know.
We got to make the handbell harmony colorblind mod.
Yeah, we need the colorblind.
It actually wouldn't be that hard.
Speedrunner who's red-green colorblind and cannot tell if they're ahead or behind by looking at their splits.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Whenever I go to a melee tournament and play doubles, I'm like, we have to go blue.
Dude.
It was very nice to hear how you got into this game and your history with this specific series. Do you run anything else in the Wii series, or is it just Wii Music?
So I actually just recently bought Wii Play, like maybe a couple months to a year ago at a thrift store for really cheap. And I really want to get into like the medals categories, like and the all games, NG Plus, and all games and whatever else. But I had a great time just like playing Wii Play casually on my stream. I had a lot of like supportive messages from people who ran the game, people who have just enjoyed the game, you know, from a casual sense. People that laughed at my like initial attempts at billiards because they were just so bad. I think Wii Play is probably next up for me.
That's very nice. That's very nice. And I know you speed on other stuff outside of Wii series. Do you want to give any insight to other stuff, how it kind of compares? What do you have a particular preference for stuff that you run?
Well, I gotta be honest, none of the rest of the games that I run, really accentuate a certain, I guess, advantage that I have. And like, I'm gonna be 31 later this year. Like, I'm long past the point of bragging about this, but I'll say it for posterity. You know, I have perfect pitch, so the pitch perfect category is pretty good for me and some other runners. What that means is basically you hear a note and you know what that note is. Like, I can tell you that this sukiyaki is in the key of C.
Ah, nice.
And again, I'm far past the point of trying to use it as a bragging point or a calling card, but I did, get a world record on it, so I guess I'm just a massive hypocrite. Yeah. But no.
That's right, chat. If you're trying to beat the pitch perfect world record, you're going up against the guy who is the literal god of ear training. The odds are kind of stacked against us all. We're not sure what to do about it.
Speedrunner who gets a music degree to get a world record in pitch perfect Wii Music.
No, it's so true though.
I would have been so annoying about that. At that, like, had I discovered like Wii Series speedrunning earlier, like in 2013 or something when I started college. I'm glad that this like came to me when it did. Okay, we're flying here. We're actually in the final mini game here, which is just the speedrun category for Wii Music that has the most submissions on speedrun.com. It has 40, which is actually awesome.
That's a lot. Very nice.
Yeah, I want to say before when Theon 3C had record, I think there were around 25. and it's really has grown ever since. There was a really heated competition between myself and the bassoonist 7513. In the summer of 2021, we changed leads in the world record 11 times.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. It was just all throughout that one summer. And I'm still convinced that the bassoonist 7513 is actually better at this category than me. Because he runs the game on like a single like LCD monitor and doesn't use headphones, and it's all just garbled in like mono.
I did not know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. And so like I feel like there's like a huge advantage in Pitch Perfect if you already use headphones, because the entire game is panned in stereo. And so like when it asks you like what me is playing the wrong note or something like that, the position on the screen is exactly the same as like what channel they're in your headphones or your speakers.
I see. See what you're saying.
All right, so this is as Cindefusic said, this is the slidey board.
The slidey board? Oh,
Yeah,
well,
well,
it is a board that you slide.
I think they just call it that now. I guess we don't. It's not like we have a better name for this.
I mean,
thing.
it is a board, and you do slide me across it, so very appropriate, I would argue.
Yeah. Why fix what isn't broken?
Exactly.
So the slidey boards, or whatever you want to call them, I like slidey board. When
Slidey board is good. It's nice.
When she said that on my SGDQ couch, I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna call it that forever now.
If any of you have seen the SGDQ 2025 run, this particular minigame that we're seeing right here, Pitch Perfect, is what we saw earlier. And admittedly, ever since that I saw that one live, I saw it like in person while I was at SGDQ because it got off of backup. And I have had the idea for this kind of episode in my mind ever since, and I'm very glad to have it here. I've been saying this throughout the last two runs, but genuinely, such a passionate group of people. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, and thank you for having me. And I feel like really honored to, be the first Wii Series runner to get into a mainline GDQ event. The Wii Series definitely deserves it. It's an insanely passionate and dedicated group of individuals, as you've already seen in these past two runs, where there's tons of mods to the golf course or the baseball diamond, that show the Hotfix shows. Okay, so that's actually optimal RNG there. RNG plays quite a factor into Pitch Perfect speedruns. It's not necessarily make or break, but because that one me was playing a non-chord tone, there are only three other me's, from which you can choose. And so you can just fling the rest of them there.
Let me see here. Yeah, I did want to make sure that I double checked this. I mentioned it before, in the green room with the runners before this episode began. But when it comes to the Wii series stuff, I know that Wii Fit U has been on Hotfix before. Wii Play has been on Hotfix before, and of course Wii Music over here at SGDQ 2025 last year. Shockingly, I had to double check to make sure this information was right. This is the GDQ debut in Hotfix or otherwise, Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resorts, which is wild to me because I feel like they're the most popular entries in the series. But we have never seen them on the GDQ channel before up until today. So happy to have it on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's really great for, all of these Wii series runners to have their opportunities. I just got crazy RNG there. Those two saxophones were just right next to each other playing the same note, which completely removes the need to listen to the next few me's that are playing their instruments. Oh, this is bad RNG though.
Ooh.
So unfortunately, in grinding down the world record time for this category, I've made some really unfortunate discoveries. In that, in 3 of the mood prompts, as we'll call them, like, oh, what tune fits this mood? There are just 3 that are like significantly slower than the other option.
Genuinely, it's been such a very fun time, and honestly, seeing how easily you get all of the levels and how easily you're able to identify sounds is such an impressive feat.
Well, thank you. So in level 5, no, sorry, it's level 7 where it's the most egregious. There's a mood prompt that's like, oh, that ballerina is so cute. And then there's another one that's like, the cavalry will come to the rescue. And if it's the like military one, that is just a full measure longer than the like one that's like, look at that kitty frolic or whatever the like cute thing is supposed to be. Just genuinely an entire bar longer.
Yeah, and it's, well, where does it lose time specifically if you have to listen to both of them yourself?
It loses time on the mood prompt of levels 3, 5, and 7 if you get the wrong one or the like suboptimal one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of things that can randomly lose you time, this has never happened in a like marathon style run, but if it ever did, I would I would definitely pop off. If you meet or exceed your like current high score on a level, it just plays a 4-second unskippable animation that tells you that you got a new record on the level. So that's pretty rad.
Yeah, pretty nice of Nintendo to throw that in there. This is a pattern across many games in the Wii series that we don't quite understand, is losing time for playing the game too well. It appears in this game. It appears in Wii Sports Resort with replays if you hit the golf ball too close to the hole. It's just a whole thing. It's really eternal suffering over here.
Yeah. So the way that like we mitigate that is just like at least I do some ILs and I just guess.
Just guess. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. What else can you really do?
Yeah. So I'll do ILs and just guess, and then so that way I have like a saved high score on my file.
At a certain point, that's the only way that you can ensure that the score you have is going to be safely higher than the score you're getting in the run, because this dude is going so fast that it's like, have you ever guessed like just in a run? Like, have you ever started on level 1 by guessing?
I started doing some a little bit differently. Sorry, I just went to level 6 for no reason.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Which is allowed, but we're making good time. Might as well just do them in order.
Wonderful. What? Can you like theoretically get a perfect run by guessing in every single level and it being right?
That'd be pretty hard to do because I genuinely think there might be like 10,000 seeds in this game.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah. I don't know, like the data miners would have to back me up on that, but I have rarely seen a run go the same way twice.
If it's 10,000, that's pretty low. It might be a couple orders of magnitude higher. But yeah, getting a record in this just by like, it's because it's multiplicative. Like getting 3 levels right in a row by guessing would be like, I don't know, like rolling. Well, I mean, there's an exact probability, but like rolling the same number on a die 3 times or something. Like, not exactly, but you know. Yeah, that's scary to think. That's basically what a task would be, though. It's the same thing in like Find Me. In these games where you have to just like select the correct ones, but you don't know what they are ahead of time. Imagining the optimal run is really silly because a task would just be you already know what they are, and it's just instant.
I do know that former world record holder Kefka. He used to just guess all the way through level 1. But just level 1.
It's really funny.
And Kefka would just reset if anything on level 1 was incorrect.
This was some time ago now, but you made a comment about if you had to run this game in 2013, and my man Vince in the chat made a joke about how Wii Series speedrunning didn't really exist in 2013, which for the most part is true. But I'm wondering if even you know this. Did you know there's a Pitch Perfect run from 2011 on the leaderboard?
Yes.
2011.
It's crazy, man.
I believe the runner's name was like Ice Dog or something.
I think, maybe it was Ice Dog. I feel like Ice Dog is a much, well, at least Ice Dog has at least submitted runs that are much newer.
Oh, this is Chris.
I can do some research here. The runner's name, the runner was Mr. Kitty Kung.
Yeah, I see.
And the 2358. That it was only verified in 2020, but it was done in 2011, and I think Kefka probably just like found it on YouTube, and it's it says Wii Music Pitch Perfect speedrun. Kind of an insane play.
Yeah, it looks like it was submitted on behalf of Mr. Kitty Kong here because it's an unregistered player if you look at the username on speedrun.com.
Okay.
Also, can I just say this camera is crisp. I can count the 2011 pixels on this PV. It is truly the best. I love speedruns like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, just really contributing to the narrative of Wii Music doing it differently than any other game. First Wii Series run of all time, maybe. First Wii Series run to make it onto GDQ main stage. And it's Wii Music. For who knows what reason. But it's awesome.
It's an awesome run.
It just has like a unique property of being such a silly thing that like you almost have to pay attention.
Yeah. It's very difficult to watch this run without asking yourself what is this? And once you find out how fun it is, it's really addicting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you yourself have like a really good time in this category.
Oh well, thank you. I cannot hold a candle to 8VA's world record of 1738. I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? But I think I have like an 1849 or something. I started running this category. I first picked up this category in 2020, I believe. And I was, I think, like 14, and I took the world record from Insane in the Rain when there was like 10 runs on the board or something like that, and I was like, guys, I beat Insane in the Rain, oh my god. And then like Theon humbled me instantly. The rest is history, and now the category is much more optimized. But I did come back after the GDQ run and do some more attempts. It is really fun especially if you're a musician, which many people who run this category do happen to be musicians in real life.
Yeah, Kefka is like a professional trombonist, the bassoonist 7513, if you'd believe it, plays the bassoon, does some music stuff. I'm a full-time music teacher. Murasaki has a really good time.
See, Mura's just good at everything, man.
Yeah.
It's inevitable. I don't know if he's like, he might be a musician though. I've never thought to ask.
Is this run what the band kid to speedrunner pipeline leads you to?
Yeah, it's like that and Spyro the Dragon for some reason. So, which is another game that I run. So
I'm telling you, I'm an ex-theater kid. Theater kid, choir kid, and band kid pipeline, all the speedrunning, fascinating. I don't know why there's so many people in this community that are band kid, theater kid, choir kid. It's amazing.
I think like there's a certain like kind of knowledge already there that's like, okay, this is what it means to like practice and like dedicate your time to something. That's at least my working theory.
Oh, 100%. I can only imagine.
All right. Never mind. Okay. I
okay.
completely forgot about that last meet. Yeah, so
Gas.
the slidey boards get a little bit more difficult over time because you have to move more Miis, and they're not just in quarter notes. And so you have to start thinking about eighth notes as well.
The guy with perfect pitch did not perfectly get the pitch. How dare you? How dare you?
Oh, hello.
Oh, there you go.
This is when we start getting 6 Miis on the screen. That we're beginning to reach. We're starting to approach the maximum occupancy of this small music room.
Yeah. 6 people was also conveniently the maximum occupancy of my choir room in high school. It was a very small choir. It was 5 people and the teacher, and that's it.
Oh, is that real?
No.
Okay. I was imagining like a straight up closet.
Nah, we did have several closets in choir, but thankfully we didn't have to practice in one.
Yeah, this has actually been really kind to me, but sometimes the pointer can just like land on the wrong mate. And then sometimes, at least on this setup for me, as of lately, it's just been disappearing from the screen at times. I gotta figure that out, but it's actually been really kind to me tonight, other than when it was like just now in level 8, when it was, which ones are playing the same pitch? Oh, that's actually really convenient. All right, the final 2 slidey boards, this one in particular, question 9, just has potential to be absolutely evil. And it is. Hey,
ooh, yes. There we go.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh. Ooh.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's the frame perfect, right?
Yeah,
I'm not tripping.
That's frame perfect and beginning. This is also evil. No.
Oh my god.
Not as evil though.
All right. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The Hotfix. All right.
That's clutch.
That's hype. That's really hype.
Time. There we go.
GG.
2 incredible feats to end that on.
I'm pretty happy about that at the very least. Accidentally going into level 6, we can leave that one in 2026, but other than that was a really fun run, and I really appreciated getting to do this on the Hotfix. And I definitely just reached over to Split and typed a blank space in the Twitch chat. But
No, you're completely fine. Any shout outs you want to do before we head out?
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Cindefusic for commentating this run. Shout out to Osborne for having us all on here. Shout out to my wife, Millie_494, also on Twitch, speedrunning Luigi's Mansion and the Spiderwick Chronicles later in the weekend. Shout out GDQ with GameStone Blindfolded coming up. And you all can follow me on Twitch at 8va Luigi or on Blue Sky at stk8va.bsky.social.
Beautiful. And of course, Cindefusic.
specifically for this run, I think 8VA has said all that's needed to be said. But I will say once again, please join the Wii Series Speedrunning Discord if you're interested in literally any of the stuff you're seeing tonight. That's where all of this goes down. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, please go join their community. I'm probably going to stay in that Discord just because I think y'all are cool. Like, that's pretty much it. And outside of that, that is all for this run of Wii Music, y'all, with 8VA Luigi. Please go follow 8VA and, of course, Cindefusic and Plied and all the other runners that we've had here tonight as well.